What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today on the secondary computer, and today we're gonna check out Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. So far, it's been running pretty decent on everything. It was a little tough to get to work on like the handheld and the G15 Advantage, but everything after that handled it pretty well. So, curious to see how this will do. So, let's wonder no more, and let's hop in.
Well, alright. Let's start off with the game just maxed out, just like we have on a bunch of the other computers. That includes the ray tracing. And then after that, we'll go and turn on some FSR and stuff. Because if I remember correctly, it doesn't quite cut the mustard like this. Well, alright, here we are in the game. So, let's go ahead and get ourselves a little gameplay here. I completely forgot to turn HDR off, so it looks a little washed out, unfortunately. But at least it'll look great during the camera recorded portion, so if you guys want to see what the game actually looks like, and the correct frame rate, because even Relive and stuff, I think, uses a few FPSs. The only way you're not going to mess with your FPS is if you use OBS. And I really didn't want to go messing around with computer and moving them around, bringing them over to my capture computer. And this thing is the capture computer, so you're not going to get any help or any performance bonus if you try to use your own capture computer to capture the footage. So what do we got here? Oh, cool. I need more of those. I can always say I need more health. I get hit a lot. Okay, there we go. Oh, more enemies. Get back over here, you. Alright, that was a pretty big old stutter. Alright, looks like we're going up here and wall climbing, just making sure there's nothing else to grab. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, a shop. Alright, cool. We definitely need those. Ah. I'm assuming I am probably supposed to shoot those with my bow. Yeah, because if you try to jump through that, you are toast. So yeah, let's try it. Worst thing that happens is that's not what I'm supposed to do. Nope, that's exactly what I'm supposed to do. Badass. Let's do this one too while we're at it. Ah, crystal skull. Alright, probably supposed to go that way, but first, let's move on. Well, alright, now we're going to try turning a little FSR on with the ray tracing, just to see what that does for us. Alright, back to the game we shall go. Alright, let's see what we get for FPS now that we got some FSR on. I'm also curious at this resolution if it still has the same issues it did on like the weaker systems with lower resolution, where you got the lots of artifacting around the dude and whatnot, but we gotta wait till we get into a fight to find that out. Hopefully I can actually fight some people and not just have to run around, but we shall see. I mean, it's already hard enough the day of to remember everything I did in these, but the second day, I just did not really feel like doing that stuff. By the time I got done making all these videos, it was already quite late. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna relax. So I'm doing these the next day. Oh shit. Up. Let's not do that yet. I got ahead of myself there. If I would have done that, I would have gotten chopped into a million pieces. We gotta go back up there and we gotta shoot that thing first. I'm just glad I noticed that. Alright, now we should be able to get through. Well, unless that happens. Let's go try that again. That was pretty funny. Like, I'm the master ninja. I'm gonna get through this no problem. Oh, nope, got one in the face. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, that's still not right. I think I gotta let go a little earlier and go more towards the top. Because otherwise I think I'm gonna keep hitting my legs. Oops. I'm gonna keep hitting my legs on the frickin' thing. And that's not gonna be good. All right, there we go. And center myself more. So this should work as long as I time this right. All right, we got it that time. Oh, I remember this area. I got stuck here for a minute. Like, I thought they made this go here so I could, like, jump onto the other thing. And then the whole time they just wanted me to, like, dive under the water and just, like, leave. So, this is one of those situations where I definitely made it out myself for a little while. But at the same time, whatever. It's just a game. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that did this and thought this. I'm sure a lot of people paid attention. It was like, oh, they told me how to do both those things. I'm supposed to dive. But I'm also sitting here trying to focus on making a video for you guys, too. Anyway, though, why don't we go ahead and move ourselves along? All right, so now we're going to turn ray tracing off and just try to play the game native. If I remember correctly, it doesn't quite go that well every place. But I guess we'll find out. I could just be remembering a different system, you know? So let's get to the game and find out. All right, so now we got the game just maxed out. And I remember, it's not that the FPS was bad. It was I couldn't get out of this area because I didn't know I was supposed to just dive. I kept trying to go over this thing and thinking, okay, there's got to be some move I'm not doing. It is probably something real stupid, and it's probably like, oh, hold down X or double jump or something like that. But no matter what I did, I couldn't get up there. And that's because that's not where you're supposed to go. The whole time, I was supposed to just dive under the water and go through a tube, if I remember this area correctly. And had nothing to do with jumping up there. But damn it if I didn't try. I tried really hard to get up that way. I can pretty much assure you that is definitely not the way to go. Although I say that and then somebody will be like, well, actually, I went up there, no problem. You just have to do blank, blank, and blank, and it was no problem. And I'm gonna be like, oh, well, that wasn't me. I did not do that. All right, see, there's that tunnel. So I was trying to, like, go, but then my guy was like, I'm drowning, get me out of here. Go back up to the surface then. There we go. And then I couldn't control myself underwater at first either. I think all you ended up having to do is super easy. You just have to hold A. And then, like, move yourself around up and down. So then I thought, okay, well, that's not the right way then. And went back to trying to go up the stupid car. I almost had it. That was the right way. I was just supposed to go through that tube. Well, anyway, let us move along. Well, now we're going to try turning on a little FSR as well. Just no ray tracing this time. And the game is maxed out other than that, though. And there we go. Let's go back to the game and let's see how it does now. All right, here we are in the game. I definitely get way more than enough FPS now. Now, yeah, of course, you still get a little bit of that FPS or FSR issues, like the shimmering. Oh, that was great. Ha! We'll get out of here eventually. I think I just failed at this like 30 times or something like that. Huh. Am I supposed to just run on the wall? Yep, there we go. Oh, that's super simple. All I gotta do is wall run over there, duh. Yeah, I think I made this a lot harder than it had to be. Oops. Son of a bitch. Keep jumping off of that thing. Alright, back up for the 14th time. Oh, I remember what happened here. It looks like I just got like angry and started walking around, but no. Stupid controller started running out of batteries and acting a little wonky. It was like delaying my controls, and like I'd go one way and it'd make me go the opposite way. And I was like, oh, well, that's not very fun. So I charged it up a little bit after this particular scene. And then all was well. I'm still pretty sure I got through this eventually. Almost. If I would have jumped, I probably would have had it. Yep, there we go. I knew I could do it. But yeah, the controller's freaking wacko. Anyway, let's move on. Well, alright. Now we're going to turn on just a little bit of some frame gen. It doesn't really seem to work on AMD. It seems to do something on NVIDIA, but it doesn't really seem to be doing it on AMD. But, in any case, let's go ahead and hop back into the game. Well, here we are back into the game. I think it does add a couple FPS, but it doesn't really do as much as it usually does. But it definitely seems to add a little input latency. And you can't pay attention to the input from the FPS monitor. That thing never catches the correct things. You gotta use like a special thing from NVIDIA or AMD, and then it'll tell you like the frame gen lag. Or at least I know AMD has that. I don't know for 100% fact that NVIDIA has one, but I figured they would. Oh, I hate these dogs so much. Like everybody else, like, oh, they're easy to deal with, but for me, I freaking hate them. So I try to take them out first. Otherwise, they just freaking run around and keep getting me in the back. And the dang people do that enough as it is. I don't need some damn canines doing it too. Ah, burn. Oh, alright, he's toast finally. Alright though, why don't we also move along? Alright, let's get some camera recording gameplay now. I turned off frame gen because it doesn't really seem to be doing much. It's a technique of the invisible path. Hopefully this is the right way, because it doesn't look like this is back way up. Alright, looks like it was. Oh, I thought I dodged that.
Oh no, not you guys again. Yeah, well, screw you too. Burn! 2.5 fire. Seems like the boss of the area, eh? Did I break this thing? Okay, there we go, I was gonna say. Hell yeah. And with that, let us go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Ninja Gaiden 2 Black on the secondary computer. And it did a pretty damn good job too. Almost was able to get playable FPS all the time, even with ray tracing on. But still needed FSR's help to get over that little hump. But I would probably just deal with FSR shimmering and whatnot a little bit to have ray tracing on the system like this. Or you could just turn it off and get 120 almost the whole time without it. Well, not without it, you know. So now we've got 2 more systems left. So I'm kind of curious to see how the 4090s handle this. But I guess we'll find out. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.